Hello children and viewers. So today my second year topic is Introduction to Ray Optics and Optical Instruments. So only I am discussing about only introduction related to ray optics and optical instrument. So before going to learn ray optics, so first of all we have to learn what is optics. So optics is basically it is a branch of physics so which describes phenomenon laws of light so which will be interact with matter and as well as generation and propagation of the light. So optics is nothing but it is a branch of physics. It is a branch of physics. It is a branch of physics. So which describes and it can be described which describes phenomena laws. It describes the phenomenon laws related with the, so these are the nothing but this optics can be describes the phenomenon and laws related to whom, related with generation and propagation of light, related with generation and propagation of light. Generation and propagation of light. And when the light is generated, so what are the phenomena occur, what are the laws that can be include, and when the light is propagating sometimes it may be interact with matter, so due to that what are the phenomena occur and what are the laws related to them, it can be described. So it can be described the phenomena and laws related with the generation and propagation of light and its interaction with matter. So this is about the optics definition. What is optic definition? It is a branch of physics which describes the phenomena and laws related with generation and propagation of light and its interaction with the matter. So now again this optics is divided into two types. So this optics is divided into two types. So one is the ray optics and second one is the wave optics. So one is the ray optics and second one is the wave optics. So before going to learn the ray optics and what is the wave optics, so first of all what is light? So up to 10th class we studied that light is a form of energy and which causes the sensation of vision. But intermediate level, so light is nothing but, so light is electromagnetic wave. So what is light? So it is a electromagnetic wave, EM wave, electromagnetic wave, and it is a part of electromagnetic spectrum. It is a part of electromagnetic spectrum. Electromagnetic spectrum and which can be create the sensation of vision. So that is about the light. So it is a electromagnetic wave basically and it is a part of electromagnetic spectrum. So what is electromagnetic spectrum? Electromagnetic spectrum is nothing but when different types of electromagnetic waves arranged according to their wavelength or frequency, so that will be known as electromagnetic spectrum. So there are how many electromagnetic waves are there? There are 7 types of electromagnetic waves are there. So what are they? So one is the gamma rays, X rays, UV rays, visible light, IR rays, infrared rays, and next one is the microwaves, and as well as the radio waves. So these are the different types of electromagnetic waves. So these are come from the sun. Actually, these 7 rays can come from the sun. X-rays, gamma rays, UV rays, visible light, infrared rays, microwaves, radio waves. So this is the order when we go from left to right. So their wavelength can be increases. Their wavelength can be increases and frequency can be decreases. As we go from gamma rays to radio waves, wavelength can be increases and frequency is decreases. So in the ray optics or wave optics, we are saying the light. We are using the light term. The light is nothing but visible light. Light is nothing but visible light, and what we are seeing the light, that is the visible light. That is the visible light. So this visible light, when it is traveling through medium, so this is a visible light. Generally we are called visible light is generally simple. It is called as light. So it contains the 7 types of waves. That is nothing but VGR, violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. So that's why the visible light, when it is traveling through the air or a medium, when it is traveling through vacuum or air, so it can travel with a speed. This visible light is nothing but light. When it is traveling through one place to another place through air or vacuum, it travels with a speed of 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second, and its wavelength range, depending upon the color, its wavelength range, the wavelength range can be from 38 angstrom to 7600 angstrom. So the visible light will be 3800 angstrom and the red color will be 7600. This is the 7600 belongs to the red color and 3800 angstrom belongs to the violet. So that's why the visible light wavelength range is 3800 angstrom to 7600 angstrom, and as well as the frequency range. The frequency range is 4 into 10 power 14 Hz to 8 into 10 power 14 Hz. So that light, generally light means visible light. So generally when we are using light term, that light is nothing but visible light. So it contains the 7 wavelengths and 7 frequencies. And when these all 7 wavelengths are nothing but 7 frequencies travel with the same speed, and these all 7 color travel with the same speed in air or vacuum. But when the metal will be changes, and nothing but when the medium will be changes, this velocity and wavelength will be changes, but frequency is constant. Frequency is constant. When this visible light is traveling from one medium to another medium, so this velocity and wavelength changes, but frequency remains constant. And now come to the, so what is the ray optics and what is the wave optics? So this optics is divided into 2 parts. So one is ray optics and second one is the wave optics. So actually another optics is there, that is quantum optics. Quantum optics. So optics is divided into 2 types, basically. So ray optics and wave optics. So in the ray optics, we consider that the light is travel along the straight line. The light will be travel along straight lines. Along straight line. When the light is travel along the straight line, it will follow path. So that path of the light will be called as, path of light will be called as ray of light. So the path, what is the path? Straight line path. The straight line path of light will be known as what? Ray of light. And so when the light is traveling in the form of the straight line, we can also use the geometrical principles. That's why sometimes this ray optics also called as a geometrical optics. So in the ray optics, when the light is interact with the matter, so when the light will be interact with matter, so the matter are objects, so the object size will be, the size of objects, the light can be interact, is always greater than the wavelength of the light. So when we say that the light will be travel in the form of the ray of light, so when the light is interacting with some objects or matter, the object's matter size will be greater than the wavelength of the light, then only we treat that the light can be travel in the form of ray of light. So in that case we discuss the reflection. So by using this ray, and in the ray optics we are going to discuss about the reflection of light, and second one is the refraction of light, and as well as third one is the dispersion, sir, total internal reflection of light, and next one is the dispersion of light. So these are the some phenomena of the light we are going to discuss by considering. So the light can be travel in the straight line path, and the path of the light will be called as ray of light, and in this the light which can be interact with the light can be interact with the object whose size will be greater than its wavelength, and these phenomena we can discuss are properties: reflection, diffraction, total internal reflection, and dispersion, and as well as scattering also. And next, coming to the wave optics. So now what are the examples of the objects that light can be interact in the ray optics? That are nothing but, so the size are nothing but the example for the objects are lenses, mirrors, prism. So optical instrument, these are some of the examples. The light can interact in the ray optics. So whose size of the object is greater than its wavelength. And now coming to the wave optics. So in the wave optics we consider that the light can be travel in the form of waves. In the form of waves. When the light is traveling from one place to another place, it can travel in the form of waves. And in the wave optics the light can be interact with the objects. So whose size of object is comparable to its wavelength, and nothing but, so the light which can be interact with the object size will be nearly equal to its wavelength, that is nothing but the size of the object is almost equal to wavelength of the light. So the example for that objects will be pinholes, small pinhole, and as well as small slits are example for that objects whose wavelength is nearly equal to wavelength of the light. So in the wave optics we learn some properties of the light, so that are interference, and next one is the diffraction, and the last one is the polarization. And next, coming to the quantum optics. So in the quantum optics we consider that the light can be travel in the form of particles. So the particles also called as photon, not proton. It is a photon, 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 energy packet. So by considering the light can be travel in the form of photon, so we discuss about the photoelectric effect, and as well as the Compton effect. So these are the two effects we are going to discuss under the quantum optics by considering the light can be travel in the form of particles. That particle name is called as photon. So that's why the light has the dual nature. It has a wave nature and particle nature. And now come to the ray of light. So what is the ray of light? Ray of light is nothing but if the light can be travel in the straight line path, that straight line path can be called as the ray of light. That straight line path can be called as what? A ray of light. The light can be travel in the form of straight line path. That straight line path will be called as what? So ray of light. So when the light is traveling, only the one ray does not exist. That's why the group of light rays will be called as beam of light. Again the beam of lights are different types. So one is the parallel beam of light, convergent light, and divergent light. So parallel beam of light is nothing but if the rays of lights are parallel to each other. If the ray of light are parallel to each other, that light is known as parallel beam of light. So converge means all light rays are meet at a point. Nothing but if the all light rays are meet at a point, so this type of light is known as what? Convergent light. This is a convergent light. And divergent light means if the all light rays are coming from a point. So now this light will be known as, this beam of light will be known as what? Divergent light. So this is the introduction of ray optics.
Like a Hellcat.